Wagwan, Wagwan. You see the title? I'm about to share the screen. We left off last stream. We left off last stream with Andre Ward's take on the Floyd and Pacquiao rematch. It's kind of dumb, but we gonna see what everybody's saying. Let it be known now. I think it's dumb.
It's a great night overall, and I want to
And we gonna get into all the reasons why it's dumb.
salute them sisters for getting that bag, putting on a good fight. And Claressa mentioned two options in the post-fight press conference. Shadasia Green at 168. I would love to see that. Or a catchweight with her Olympic teammate, Michaela Mayer.
Anybody care about none of this? I ain't gonna hold you.
Once that final bell rang, the switch flipped. And that's how we as fighters do. We can compartmentalize the war, the issue, whatever we got going on. And she sat there with Franchon and she talked it out. And you could tell Franchon was kind of like, yeah, I'm listening to you, but we need to get some things straight. You could tell she wasn't fully embracing Claressa at that time, but by the end of the conversation, that was my greatest moment from that fight, because they talked it out, they figured it out, and they worked it out. And I don't know, I'm not saying everything is great between them right now, but this is what they said after the fight. Claressa Shields said,
why he acting like anybody care what Claressa Shields had to say? You talking about the Floyd joint? No. There you go.
in Las Vegas at the Sphere, live on Netflix. I'm going to just go.
It being live on Netflix, I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing. Remember when Netflix server was acting up that one time? I know it wasn't for the Crawford fight. I believe that was on Netflix, but I don't know, man.
Back to Floyd Mayweather stating that he's going to continue to campaign and come back to the sport as a whole. I'm torn on this. Anybody that has followed me, they know that I'm a big Floyd Mayweather fan as a boxer. I've taken a lot from Floyd Mayweather. I've shouted Floyd Mayweather out. I've defended Floyd Mayweather in terms of how commentators and media members have treated him throughout the years, even though Floyd Mayweather is responsible for giving y'all a lot of free lunches at these media events to promote fights, the week of the fight, months before the fight.
So you telling me he's paying for free lunches? You got enough money to do that, but you don't have enough money to stay out of the fight game at over 50 years old. Something's not adding up. It kind of speaks to, is there financial literacy there?
During the promo tour, Floyd Mayweather is responsible for y'all getting media credentialed at these big fights and getting these free lunches and being a part of a big event. But for years, I've heard people only talk about what Floyd Mayweather wasn't to them, what he did not do, how even though this was a great event and it's generated tens of millions and in many cases hundreds of millions, he should have stopped him. He was boring. He was this. I've always supported and pushed back on that narrative of Floyd Mayweather. Part of that is because of the way Floyd Mayweather goes about his business. He's been filthy rich. He's made his name, his legacy.
If he's been filthy rich, why is he trying to fight at over 50 years old? Something's not adding up.
See, and a lot of his reputation.
What is filthy rich?
Wasn't just the boxing. It was the money. It's the money man. What I have, what I'm driving, what I'm living in, what I'm flying in. And a lot of people they don't like that. I don't know if Floyd Mayweather had more supporters for most of his fights or more haters. But regardless of where you fall on that line, Floyd Mayweather made it work for him when many people, promoters included, networks included, early on didn't think that he can do it. But that being said, I got a lot of love for Floyd as a fighter. I've taken a lot from Floyd Mayweather, not personally. I didn't have a personal relationship with Floyd Mayweather throughout my career, but just watching him, listening to him, always respected.
That's interesting. You would think Andre Ward and Floyd Mayweather would know each other.
His hard work and dedication mindset. Floyd Mayweather even though you see the flash, even though you see the glitz, even though you see Floyd in the streets ripping and running, one thing he never neglected was the gym. He always stayed true to his roots and he perfected his
E-
craft. And
Even when he was
that's
drinking
why he
Coca Cola.
became who he became. I personally wish that Floyd Mayweather at 49 years old would be somewhere kicking up his feet, living off his investments, and frankly, running the sport of boxing. What do I mean by that? Floyd Mayweather, with his popularity, Floyd Mayweather, with his knowledge of business, boxing business,
If he has knowledge of boxing business, he wouldn't be boxing at 49 years old. Somebody let me know if that's not a fact.
he's made the mistakes. He's had to fight for everything that he's gotten, and he's built himself into a mega superstar, and he knows the ins and outs of the sport. I feel like if Mayweather Promotions was ran the way it was supposed to be run,
See, when you say something like that, you got to get specific. What is the way that it was supposed to be run? Are you saying that just because you're seeing the outcome now and you know it wasn't supposed to be run that way? If that's so, what would your solution be? And where did you identify a problem with how it was getting run? Because for a long time, they was calling them the money team. Mayweather Promotions was literally called the money team. So how is the money team? Y'all supposed to have all this bread, flexing all these stacks. Why are you fighting at 49 years old, Manny Pacquiao, somebody who you already fought?
Floyd Mayweather, in my opinion, should be running the sport of boxing. He should be the premier promoter in the sport. What promoter can stand up to Floyd Mayweather if his promotional company comes after you? But for whatever reason, Floyd Mayweather Promotions has not dominated the game. They sign a lot of guys, and then for whatever reason, those guys get released or there's an issue and they move on. I don't understand that, but my heart for Floyd would be to do just that. Enjoy the fruits of your labor, which we see him doing a lot. Living off your investments, which we hear him talk a lot about, and running the game as the premier promoter
If he's talking a lot about that, why isn't he doing it?
in the sport of boxing. The problem with that is when boxing is a lot of our identity as fighters, the investments don't hit the same as you being the center
See, that's
of
another weird
attention.
thing. I don't like when people say boxing is not about being the center of attention. Yes, you're the only one in there, but it's about showcasing your skill. You could be the second best fighter in the ring and still showcase your skill and still get a bonus for your fight that night.
Promoting a
Sorry about that. Sorry about that. We good now? We good now? We streaming? We live? We was having some technical difficulties. Try to watch this Andre Ward drink. Now he's saying he has a problem with it. I have a problem with him saying he doesn't fully have a problem with it because he said he's cool if they're basically doing a fake fight, and but he don't like that he's promoting it as a real fight. I'm not cool with any fake fights. Low key, I'd rather you lie to me and make me think it's a real fight and actually get it over on me. But still, I'll be mad if I found out. But don't let me find out.
want to see Floyd Mayweather take a loss against a guy that we've never heard of. I don't want to see Floyd Mayweather take a loss against a younger fighter because the younger fighters these days, they play for keeps. They're not so
The younger fighters in all days play for keeps. That was the point of them being scary. They was always the hungriest, thirstiest.
enamored with Floyd Mayweather where they won't try to beat him up. They don't love Floyd Mayweather so much where they don't want that O on their record and they want to be able to say, I did that to Floyd because their name is forever etched in history. There's nothing they can do before or after that that's going to be bigger than them giving Floyd Mayweather their first loss. I don't know if that's going to happen. Floyd Mayweather is just as smart outside the ring as he is inside the ring. He's very calculated. Mayweather measures twice and cuts once from a business standpoint. He's gonna watch a fighter. He'll say he don't
That can't be the case because he wouldn't be in the position that he is now.
watch him, but he'll watch any potential opponent over and over and over, and he has to process: can he do anything with me? How does my skill set line up with his? Can I beat him? The problem with being 49 years of age is sometimes your brain can see things and tell you things that your body's not in agreement with. That's the problem with age. Your brain is still saying, I'm him. Your brain is still saying, man, I'm Money Mayweather. Man, these youngsters can't deal with me. But your body is saying, brother, we can't do it like that anymore. That's the struggle, and that's the danger of coming back at this age. So part of me wants to see these guys continue to make money. Part of me wants to see these guys, how do they do it at this age, man? I mean, show me something. Show me how your mind can overtake the deficiencies you may have in your body at your age. But the deeper part of me, man, I want to see Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao on a beach somewhere, living off the fruits of their labor, helping the game however they see fit to help the game, and just watching the next generation.
So why were you able to do that and they not able to do that? And why didn't you help them if you're a boxer too?
Do what they do. But hey, we got to fight September 19th at the Sphere in Las Vegas on Netflix. I'm excited to see it. But the other part of me, the part of me that knows how the game goes, the part of me that knows how the punishment in boxing starts to add up, the part of me that has seen how a lot of our champions have gone out, it's a part of me that's struggling with this. I got reservations, and I don't want to see Floyd Mayweather or Manny Pacquiao take it too far and end up fighting the wrong guy and it end wrong. But I think I'm okay with Manny Pacquiao at his age.
I'm not okay with any of this, honestly.
And Floyd Mayweather at his age fighting each other. Old
Let me know if y'all paying to see this
grudge match. Manny said, I want to give him his first loss and let him live with that for the rest of his life. I like how you talking, Manny. Mayweather still feels like he's Mayweather. Well, we going to see. But he's still got to get through that Mike Tyson thing, and I don't know how that's going to go. But September 19th at the Sphere in Las Vegas, live on Netflix, we getting ready to see Money Mayweather, Floyd Mayweather, step back into the ring for a sanctioned fight against Manny Pacquiao. Who would have thought that we would get this far up the road?
It's dumb. That's why nobody thought about it.
That's another great show from the Hall of Game. Appreciate y'all tuning in, man. We're going to see you next time. Hopefully we have Roy Jones Jr. next time we pull up.
That whack ass outro. See what else we got to react to. So a few things I got queued up in the queue for you. Let's see what they saying on Nightcap. It looked like they agree with me.
Hello, it's your favorite Thunk here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the fastest growing community on YouTube. Remember, Nightcap doesn't happen without you. So please subscribe or you're going to make Ocho cry. You must have heard us. After 11 years, Netflix will present Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao. Part 2 in Vegas, September 19th, 2026. The first fight between the duo in 2015 generated a record-breaking 4.6 million U.S. pay-per-view buys, and a live gate money with ticket sales was a staggering $72 million. Floyd
For me some work.
has been retired for 9 years, while Manny just fought 7 months ago against Mario Barrios.
I told
Manny
you.
thought he won the fight. Ocho,
I told you. I told you.
My only thing is, Ocho, Floyd has been able to hang his hat on that zero. If the zero is gone, and a lot of people, because here's the thing, you can only fool the people for so long.
Yeah.
He loses. Well, we already saw him lose. Because I think a lot of people, yeah, he was a phenomenal fighter. I didn't tune in to watch him lose. I tuned in to watch him beat somebody's ass.
Right.
Yeah.
But a lot of people did tune in, Ocho, because they wanted to see. I saw him lose.
Absolutely.
And that's the great thing. That's the great thing about Mayweather during his career is building yourself up as the villain and being able to command such enormous paydays because the people,
That's all marketing is.
the majority of the people tuning in are tuning in to hope you fail. And they hope 50 times. And all 50 times, you debunked them.
Right.
In their hopes, in their wishes. So again,
I don't know if debunk is the right word to use it, but we'll roll with it.
now, far removed outside of your prime, you're fighting Manny Pacquiao again.
Who is also far removed outside of his prime. Both shouldn't really be fighting right now. You saw what happened to Bernard Hopkins, man. You're going to fly too close to the sun one day.
What is everybody going to tune in to see? Whether you're 48, 58, 68, finally, is this the time where we finally get to see the pound for pound, one of the greatest of all time, do we finally get to see that astro?
And like, why would so many people have such a gripe against Floyd to want to see him lose that bad? Like, because he boxed people that you liked and beat them. You hate him to the point where you need to see him lose in a high age when he's old and could actually get hurt. It's kind of weird.
Where he gets the loss finally. Everybody gonna tune in to see.
Is that the Spear?
Yeah. Oh, that's gonna be nice.
Have you ever been to the Spear? Have you been there yet, Ocho?
Nah. I walked on the outside though. I walked on the outside. That was enough for me.
It's crazy, Joe.
Yeah, you went to the MMA
UFC
thing, right?
fight. Yeah, I went to the UFC fight there.
Hey, well, what's up, man? We gonna go to the fight?
We can make it happen. Yeah.
Okay, what's up?
It's in September. I'm ready. You ain't gotta ask me twice. I get my outfit together now.
Man, I like that. I would like to put $5,900 down towards something, Joe. You don't put it on layaway, Joe.
Hey, listen. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't really know how I feel about it.
Talk to me, Joe.
I'm a huge fan of Floyd and Pacquiao.
Yeah.
I don't think Floyd gonna get in that ring unless he knows that he can be somewhat.
Why is nobody asking the big money question? Is this going to be a real fight, or is this going to be like what Mike Tyson been doing with these dudes?
Talking Ocho of what he's been, but you know, when you ain't boxing a while, man, this ain't, you know, everything is repetition, reps. Like it's different, man. It's different.
Hey, Joe.
What's up?
Hey, Joe and Uncle. I think we have to realize, we have to understand, and for those in the chat that are watching, now we know we talk about a Floyd Mayweather retirement, but we have to understand this is the same Floyd Mayweather that stays active. And
it's also the same Floyd Mayweather that admittedly drinks Coke, eats McDonald's. He's still living life. He's still a rich man. He still sleeps on satin sheets. Like, him being active is just probably in fitness, not boxing level, camp level shape. Not at 49.
Even when he's not fighting, he's always in the gym. He's still always training. So even if Floyd Mayweather of old is still a shell of himself, even at 40 years old, a shell of himself, Floyd Mayweather is still better than most based on who he once was. Based on who he once was. Even if he's not the Floyd Mayweather in his prime, and that's okay. Even if his spidey senses aren't the same as they used to be, he can still do one thing. He can still box, he can still fight, he can still protect himself, he still has defense. He might be a millisecond slower, but still.
But you
talk
know,
to me.
A millisecond slower.
Oh yeah, it makes
out.
a difference. It's a huge. But also, you're fighting someone that just as experienced, that had just as much wear and tear as you do too.
Yeah.
So
I think it kind of evens out.
This ain't like no exhibition. This a real fight.
Oh no, this is a real deal.
According to what? Did we come out with actual contracts and clauses that was read through and signed already? Or what?
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
It's the real deal.
Okay.
Real deal.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, though, Ocho, okay, he fights Pacquiao.
Yes, sir.
Then who he fight with next? I mean, Floyd he go wait. I don't know. I mean, man, Yeah, I'm sure Manny can make 147. Hell, Manny
Yeah, of
probably
course.
walk around with probably 137.
Yeah.
I wonder how
And
much.
you know Floyd walk around weight is 150. So it ain't nothing for him to drop 3 pounds. He
3
do that in a
pounds.
day.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
What y'all think the payday gonna be?
Netflix paid. Well, you see what they paid Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. They paid Jake Paul and Anthony Joshua.
He might clear 300.
300 mil for a old man fight it does not sound realistic to me. Tell me what y'all think.
Damn.
Yeah. He might clear 300. And you know who else is a good one too?
Who was that?
I don't know where he goes from after that fight. I would make one more. I just don't know what it would be. Obviously, you said you didn't like the names that I threw out there, obviously for obvious reasons, because of the weight and one being at the pinnacle and the top, in his career and just defeating the Canelo. But I'm talking about being able to grab the most and maximizing these last 2 shots in the ring. I'm just saying.
You talking about you want Floyd to fight Bud?
Man.
Okay, this is what makes me think people don't really know about boxing when they start talking like this. Like Bud would, even if Floyd wanted to do that, which he would. He doesn't. I know Floyd doesn't think he could beat Bud, but even if he was that dumb, Terrence Crawford, out of respect for the game, wouldn't even do that.
Come on.
I know. Hey, Joe, I said it the other night, and everybody laughed at me. I said 3 names. Now, all of a sudden, 2 days later, one of those names is the ones he's fighting, because I'm understanding the only way to maximize as much, if you're having financial problems, and being able to recoup what you're suing for. Hell, he's suing Al Heyman for 30, 40, and whatever company it might be. I don't know.
Showtime 340.
Showtime 340. Hell, he gonna clear that 300 right now against Pacquiao. So if you
So he's in debt. Do we have the specific debts that he's in? Because that makes more sense why he's fighting at 49 years old. It's never a good sign.
you want to go again and be able to get another cash grab, Canelo rematch. I'm just saying, even if there's a weight,
I think Canelo would take that, even though it would be stupid, but okay.
discrepancy. I mean, what do we do in that situation? I'm just.
I don't. Me personally, Ocho. I don't think Canelo is interested in dropping the weight. Floyd can't come. Man, ain't no way in hell Floyd ain't never weighed no 160. He only fought one fight. He fought De La Hoya at 154, and he was under that weight.
Yeah, I listen. I'm just. I know. I understand. I understand what you mean. I understand what you're saying, but I'm just saying, based on the circumstance and situations that I'm assuming he may be in. That's all.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I hope it's not true.
I got a question too.
Yeah.
Hey, now we talk about a fight in September at the Spear, right? Now this is good. This is nice. Now I understand it's a professional fight. What y'all think about your boy being on the undercard?
Now we talking. Now we seeing some business moves being made because he knows he has the connections to get those deals out there to get somebody to go with him. Not even on no disrespect, they don't even got to jab back and forth to each other, but maybe another athlete that played another sport that's willing to box going near Ocho Cinco. That would make sense. I'll see that.
A spear is a round shape.
That's what I said. Spear.
No, spear is what you throw.
I said the spear.
It's spelled spear.
It's spelled S-P-H-E-R-E-A-R-E.
Yes.
That's what I said.
Spear.
I said spear.
Spear.
No, see, I talk country now, so it's hard for you to understand. Hey, but listen.
Who you think about fighting?
Huh?
Who you think about fighting on the undercard?
I don't know. Hey, Joe, it got to be somebody with a boxing background. I'm not talking about no celebs and nothing like that. Like I need to get in there and go. Joe,
All right, now he's joking. He know he don't want to do it with nobody with a boxing background. We just saw his form when he was shadow boxing.
Thank Joe.
Ocho Cinco was a great athlete, though.
Just depending on who you fighting, Ocho.
I don't like that answer, Joe. I need a little more confidence from you, Joe.
Okay, what about? I tell you what. What about Floyd and Roy Jones?
No,
that's not going. That's not going to generate what he's trying to do. It's not going to generate.
Roy Jones wouldn't be interested in that. Like now they just saying whatever names. Now I'm questioning they boxing IQ.
The revenue he's trying to. It got you. Listen, you remember when I talked about when I said those three names? I said it's going to have to be someone where he's going to have to take a chance. You got to take a chance because you need people to be tuned in to see. All right, he has a chance he can lose.
Oh, you think he ain't got no chance to lose against Roy, huh?
Nah, I don't. You know what? They kind of been having a little back and forth, ain't they?
Mm-hmm. That's why I threw it out there.
Okay, yeah, I see where you're going with this.
All right. Well,
you can box. I tell you what, Ocho. What about you box Emmanuel Ocho?
No, I said the real fighter.
I don't even know who that is.
Hey, nah. I can't. Nah.
Ocho, you been training like that?
I ain't stopped yet. Joe.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Unc be laughing. He know I train every day. I do my soccer. I do my soccer in the mornings and I do boxing in the evening.
And then when you do your Zumba, because you a Zumba instructor, when you do
that's on Wednesdays and Fridays, Joe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, on South Beach. Anytime you down here, Miami, you can come check my class out.
Okay.
Yeah, right. I do it right on Nikki Beach.
What you brainstorming over there?
What you think about?
What about Floyd and Ryan Garcia?
All right, I'm about to turn this off. He's starting to piss me off, really. All right, we only got 10 minutes left. We'll see if we can endure it.
Ooh.
And this idiot on the far right gonna talk about some ooh and encourage it. They would never fight, you idiot.
Oh, you like that one, Ocho?
Mm-hmm.
I think Floyd will take that. He'll take that in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Man, listen. If you
make 147 easy. I'm not worried about him I'm not worried about him making the weight. And Floyd ain't never had no weight problem.
Floyd ain't definitely trying to fight Ryan after all these steroid allegations too.
That's not the problem. That's not the problem at all.
Damn.
He obviously he can't fight Shakur. He can't fight, he can't fight somebody like that.
No.
I don't think he can fight Bud. I don't think he can fight Bud.
Me neither.
Because Bud, I heard Bud on the pod, it's like, well, who you want me to fight? Who's out there for me to fight? Now, I'm sure Turkey say, look at Bud, we're going to put this thing together, you and Floyd. Bud like, oh, how much? 100? Okay.
What about
I don't think 100 will get Bud out to see, especially to fight Floyd, somebody who he respects.
what about if he fought Boots? I ain't talking about Floyd. I'm talking about
Bud?
Yeah.
It ain't no money in that fight.
Yeah. He's not gonna take the chance.
Boots ain't a big enough name.
Not only that, is his skill is going to be a threat to him, is what Ocho Cinco is basically trying to say. So it's not going to be worth the risk for the money that he would receive anyway.
See, in order for you to generate a fight, you got to get casuals to watch it. The hardcore people like Ocho gonna watch it. Ocho go watch two kangaroos fight because he like fighting. So you discount Ocho. Ocho, look, I think Ryan Garcia and Floyd make sense.
In what way does Ryan Garcia and Floyd make sense in any world?
I don't think there's no chance in hell that Conor could ever get back down to 150, 155.
You're too big right now. Huh?
I know he's not talking about McGregor. Why are we talking about Conor McGregor?
Yeah, God, yeah.
He huge.
You saw him in that movie. He was walking around like 175, big chested.
I mean, knowing him, I mean, with his training background and background, I'm assuming he could if the potential of a Conor McGregor Floyd too would have happened, he could probably get down. He just has to lose all that damn muscle.
Nah, it's hard. And man, when you lose muscle, man, you remember what happened with Roy. Roy was never the same.
Oh yeah,
when
yeah.
When he went up to fight Ruiz, he beat Ruiz at 193, and he had to drop all that weight. He cut all muscle. He was never the same. He'll tell you. He was never the same after he beat Ruiz.
Damn.
But I definitely think that's a fight we should probably be in attendance for.
Okay.
Yeah, I
wonder how much some tickets gonna go for. That's gonna be a big money question right there.
We going to the fight. What?
I went to the one where he fought Ricky Hatton. Floyd fought Ricky Hatton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boy, and he hit him into that turnbuckle.
Mm-hmm. Hey, that wasn't nothing but a check hook, Joe. And he timed it the beautiful check hook, timed it perfectly too.
Ocho Cinco really knowing, like talking like he truly know the fundamentals of a check hook. He probably understand what it is.
Excuse me. Take that with you.
Walked it right into it.
I've been to a few.
Man, they talk about Tank and Floyd. Tank got to get some issues resolved first.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
isn't Tank one about a law or something like that? Somebody let me know.
Tank might be on the shelf for a minute. He got to get some issues resolved, get everything behind him, and then he can think about fighting. Right now, he might be fighting for his freedom.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I agree.
So he need to get those issues resolved. He gets those issues resolved. He's plenty young enough because he's an exciting fighter.
Yeah.
He got dynamite in his hands. Mm-hmm. He can end the fight. He can turn it. He can make you short circuit.
Yeah. Quick.
Cut your lights out.
Quick. Hey, but I think that make the most sense to me. Floyd next two fights, handle your business against Pacquiao and find a way to get the ball rolling. McGregor too.
Handling your business how? He hasn't offered any insight or any strategy on what Floyd could do. He's just yapping.
Well, then how many fights y'all think he going? What if he just wanted to do this?
I would say do three. I do three max. I'm not talking about. Find a way to get to 53-0. Find a way to get to 53-0. Maximize the next 3 years. Maybe two. Yeah, maybe three. Maybe two.
Who's to say even if he was to get all this money from these three magical fights after fighting a 50-0 career that he won't just squander it all again like he already did? Who's to say? Who's on his team that's managing his finances and keeping him literate?
Them three fights. I'm not sure the third person would be, but the third person I fight would be the biggest chance I'd have to take. Where there's a huge chance I could lose.
Well, if you fight Bud, it's going to happen.
Huh?
If you fight Bud, it's going to happen. Leave Bud alone.
Hey, I'm just get it where get it people they want to see.
It'll be a big payday, won't it, Ocho?
It'd be bigger than the Pacquiao one, and it'd be bigger than the next McGregor one. That third one.
And then what you call it? I mean, because look, it's hard to overlap eras, but when you got a guy that's a 3-division undisputed champ in the four-belt era, and that's what Bud is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Floyd Mayweather will never fight Terrence Crawford. Why does he keep bringing that up?
3-division, undisputed in the four-belt era.
Listen to me, I'm telling you, Joe. Based on the circumstance and the situation that we are assuming, based on reports that Floyd might be in, he can get the most, almost topping what he's already made when he was fighting in his prime in a short amount of time. Pacquiao, Mayweather and go on a goddamn limb with Bud. I'm just saying.
Well, he can only fight one time. He can only fight once this year because he's not fighting till September.
Right,
so
right.
It's out of the question. He only did one fight in 26.
Right. I'm not saying to double it up back to back. I'm just saying those three in a matter of time that you see, you see suitable.
I think
You got to understand. And Floyd don't take much punishment either. He don't take much
sometimes no punishment.
So
I think it's going to
take much punishment.
Yeah.
We don't know if he's going to take those reflexes slow down. So
not only do the reflexes slow down, everything slows down. Literally every single category. He's 49 years old.
It's going to be interesting.
And he hasn't been training camp active.
To see, but I'm going to be there to see it. We'll be there to see it.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm
going to be fighting. Don't forget that, huh?
And when I say training camp active, I don't mean like in a training camp. I mean how you have to train before you get to training camp. Floyd has not been doing that.
Hey, Joe.
What's up?
It's gonna be good, man. I'm telling you, I'm representing Nightcap to the fullest, boy. Hey, Joe, I know I do a lot of talking, Joe, but in that ring, boy, I'm nice, boy. I've been training the past 6 years now.
Okay. I got you.
I talk a good one, but so these hands talk one too.
I'm gonna follow your lead on this one. I'm gonna follow your lead.
Yeah, hey, that's all I ask for you, Joe. That's all I ask.
I got you. I'm gonna back you up, bro.
I wonder who's going to be on the undercard, though.
I just told you, huh?
Somebody tell Ocho Cinco I'll box him if he really needs smoke. Yeah, I need it. Tell him I need it.
I'm gonna call Leonard. I'm gonna call Ellerby.
We're gonna have to hit Broner or something. Maybe you fight Adrian Broner.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
That's a good. Hey,
Broner
gonna go in there drunk.
Hey, now that's an exciting. That's exciting. Hey, Joe, you laughing? Hey, you laughing?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I was getting cooked out there.
That'd be a good one though.
Yeah.
That'd be a good one.
Ocho, you get out there with Broner? Boy, you trying
not me, man. Hell nah.
What you mean?
He was just talking all that talk, saying he wouldn't get in there with a real fighter.
I thought you said you wanted to fight a boxer.
Man, come on, man.
Not that boxer.
Broner too small, man.
Oh, he too small for you?
And Broner kill me, man, if he wanted to, for real. Joe, that's a real boxer, boy.
I thought that's what you said.
Nah, man, Joe, don't give me nobody that experience, Joe. Hey, all jokes aside, a lot of people make jokes and they laugh and when boxers get knocked out and they fighting and I don't want to do people understand that these dudes will hurt you if they want to, especially when you in their environment when you're not used to punches coming and
you never see it
at all. It's different.
Yeah, I don't know how many people in the chat has actually been to a fight and been close enough. I mean, when the guy head snap, he already it's like a snake. He already done recoil, and you just not seeing the man head snap back. He just like the round snake. He's like, oh, he done bit you.
Well,
man, they put them punches together so quick, man. That's how you get knocked out because you don't see it.
You don't.
And
so far, pretty basic takes. We're gonna go to a more analyzed panel. I'm not analyzed, more versed and learned panel in boxing after this. This is more of a fun one.
3 minutes be long as I don't know what.
Hey, long as hell.
But we now know Floyd has a fight on the calendar. And it's going to be September 19th of this year. He's taking on Manny Pacquiao.
It's not going to be a real fight.
Pacquiao on Netflix. Netflix. Y'all know what we do.
There we go.
I king, I do a die king. I take purple to the head like a Viking. Free drinks to a head like a Siamese. We getting drunk in this mother. fucking high
Why is my hand right? Somebody right.
thumbs and bipedal, getting high.
That must be. Holy shit! Oh, the board jive! Oh, the board jive! Listen, while I was editing this video for the morning after, yo, what? Floyd Money Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao 2, September 19th, my damn birthday, in Vegas, only on Netflix. What the hell? And it's a pro fight, and it's going on their pro records. There ain't no, that must be.
I king, I do what I king. I take purple to the head.
And listen, the funny thing is, you're going to see later in the video me speaking about Money Mayweather and his comeback, or Manny Pacquiao, for that rematch. I'm hearing they've been actually negotiating this whole time. That was prior to me peeping this whole thing while I was editing the video. So I had to give you guys my reaction to this. Off jump, you got to say Manny Pacquiao's the favorite, right? Yeah, you have to, because I saw Manny Pacquiao just fight Mario Barrios to a draw. Yeah, I saw him against Keith one time after Floyd Mayweather retired, and he beat him. I saw Manny Pacquiao against Ugas. I've been seeing Manny Pacquiao literally every year in a fight, and I know I've seen Floyd Mayweather fight, but he was fighting Gotti the third and shit, and Deji. And Manny Pacquiao been in there.
I actually forgot that Floyd Mayweather fought like a mafia member.
All right, even with their exhibition bouts, Manny Pacquiao's fighting a real boy, while Floyd Mayweather's fighting a 60-year-old Mike Tyson. So
that's another joke thing. I don't know if I even got time for tuning in for it. Just like Mike Tyson did the BS fight with what was it, Shannon Briggs or whatever, and they wasn't even really punching in the face. They was going for the body. That's a waste of my time.
things have been different. Floyd Mayweather, Logan Paul, Manny Pacquiao, Mario Barrios, Ugas. You got to go with Manny Pacquiao initially, but I would love to see how they're looking. But holy shit, holy shit, that's the most I got right now. Now back to the future. No, back to the past. They must be trolling, and if they're trolling, I'm all for it. But if they're not trolling, then
He definitely did some suspect in the past. Is he on it right now? I would not be surprised. I'll say it's a 60% chance.
that means that they truly believe that Ryan Garcia was on PEDs on the night of the fight. And honestly, that is a hill that I think neither of you want to die on. Because it just doesn't make sense. It's inconsistent. Here's why.
Please let us know why it's inconsistent. I would like to hear this.
Here's proof that Ryan Garcia has been VADA tested from the beginning all the way to after the fight.
See, this is how I know he never been tested by anybody or been through a weight cut, because VADA's not the strongest steroid finding facility. And two, it's just not like there's plenty of weight. It's actually very easy to mask the drugs you're taking for performance enhancement. It's very easy to alter something by one small thing in the compound, and it completely changes it and makes it undetectable in these steroid tests.
Pretty sure one of his VADA test results, and you see the Band-Aid right there on his arm of him getting VADA tested.
No one's denying that he's getting tested. The real doubt is the test accurate?
After the fight. So, if you guys think that Ryan Garcia is really on PEDs, then you must conclude one of two things. Either VADA doesn't work. Yeah.
Why is that far-fetched?
And that doesn't make sense, because Devin Haney, he said that Ryan Garcia dropped out of VADA testing, so we shouldn't fight. But he didn't. If you still think he's on PEDs, then that means you don't think VADA works, which
The way it works is if you drop out of the pool, it's super suspect because that gives you time to do things under the radar that nobody's seeing. That's just a red flag that he was pointing out. Just because he came back into the pool doesn't automatically mean that he's not doing steroids because he's willing to get tested. He probably found a new way to cheat.
All of this caping for VADA, saying VADA this, VADA that, and everybody should be on. That means that y'all bull jive because VADA doesn't work. Either VADA doesn't work or.
Why do you think that VADA works so well when we know there's been people who cheated and confirmed and got caught later on?
You think Ryan Garcia can circumvent the testing? He can get past it. He can pass the testing.
Many fighters can. I would say most do.
While being dirty. And in that case, that's definitely a horrible hill to die on because both of you guys are on Snack, who was founded by the guy who said that he knows how to circumvent the testing. Hit the title mail. So how the hell can you guys be on something that's founded by a guy who said he can circumvent the testing and be against Ryan Garcia? Or
because that's where the money at.
You think the VADA testing doesn't work, so it's been bull jive this whole time of you guys pressing and stressing that all fighters should be on VADA testing. Exactly.
All fighters being on VADA testing should be a bare minimum.
Which means you're trolling. Which, good job. Yeah, I'm all for it. I think Debo Dev and Shakur Stevenson, who can be very possible ops, well, they're definitely going to be next opponents regardless against Ryan Garcia. I think they both should be trolling, and they should be trolling the PD thing. I think Art of War is a very smart thing to do. Ryan Garcia has not been historically proven to be the most mentally strong person in the world. So if I were you, I would do exactly that before fighting Ryan Garcia. So good job. I'm all for it. But in the war,
that makes a good point. They could just be doing mental warfare to get inside Ryan Garcia's dome, which has been notoriously weak.
Rome, we know y'all trolling.
Pause.
And it's bull job. Now let's talk about the performance itself with Ryan Garcia. No. Before we talk about that, let's talk about the fights last night. And all the other fights happened this weekend. I mean, it's been really crazy. Listen, Clarissa Shields and Franchon Cruz, that was not a boxing match. That was a damn fight. Those women got into a fight. That's what happened. They did not participate in a boxing match. Those two sisters got into a fight. And that's the Black Two Sugar. And listen, that was a
nice little scrap.
Old school mama. Can my best friend spend the night? And y'all argue over Barbie dolls and y'all end up scrapping. That was as old school as this.
Grass could broke Pepsi glass, couldn't never stop me. They said you want me for a battle, but now you got me.
Hair
that was tough.
Line and all. Hit the type of man. Why you bull job? And that only comes from love. You can tell those two women thoroughly love each other. Look at how they responded to each other after the fight. Their feelings were hurt, bruh. And they got into a fight and they apologized afterwards. Clarissa Shields, still undisputed heavyweight champion, doing her thing. So shout out to Clarissa Shields. But so much happened on that damn card. You saw a referee get knocked down in the fight.
In his best interest, can he survive the round? Bryce Taylor just scored a knockdown on referee Ansel Stewart. What a chin on Ansel. Heavyweight shootout. I couldn't tell if Ansel took a shot.
You gotta love a heavy-handed fighter.
see a guy get headbutted and then he faint in between rounds, and that shit was scary as hell.
Obviously, these are troubling scenes that you may see here.
There was a headbutt there.
Yeah,
behind the head.
head clash that caused the initial fall. And there you see George in the corner, seemingly all right in that moment, just like that, rapid.
Wow, I've never seen a fall in the corner like that.
Hell, that whole boxing event was a fight. That was just cats deciding to scrap. That's all. That's the only thing that happened last night on that whole boxing event. That wasn't a boxing event. That was just a bunch of people deciding to have a fight. It's like, oh, and my guy, Bilal Fawaz, what he did to Ishmael Davis, brother, this guy was doing his best Roy Jones Jr. impression. It was incredible. And did you guys see Floyd Mayweather training, coming back? At the same time, I saw your boy Oscar De La Hoya shadowboxing, looking damn good himself. And listen,
I've been wanting to see Oscar De La Hoya get his face broke.
I don't think any of us believe Floyd Mayweather is coming back as a pro fighter to fight prime fighters, right? So maybe he could get a fight with Oscar De La Hoya, finally get that rematch, and he comes out of retirement, or Manny Pacquiao, for that rematch. I'm hearing they've been actually negotiating this whole time. I know Floyd Mayweather got to fight with Mike Tyson at exhibition, and Manny Pacquiao got an exhibition. I don't know why he would do that. I mean, bro, he could mess around and get his ass whipped. But both of them, just getting some warm-ups in before they fight each other in a rematch, and that is a ton of money, and it's going to be a pro fight on their pro record. So listen, who's not going to watch that shit? Oh, and shout out to everybody who got to the bag.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Even though it's gonna count toward their pro record, I think it's gonna be something fishy.
On Cal Sheet, I got a few of your emails of you guys showing me the paperwork, showing me that you guys got to the bag for buying predictions on the Ryan Garcia versus Mario Barrios fight. A lot of you guys bought the prediction of it going to decision. And so you doing your thing. And any of you who bought the predictions of Ryan Garcia winning the fight, you're doing your thing. Good job. And listen, don't forget to use the promo code SHOWBIZ to get $10 on your $10 trade. Kalshi, available nationwide in all 50 states. Now let's talk about what I think about Ryan Garcia and his fight Saturday night. Hands he was throwing was just...
Okay, this is Johnny Boy and Fight Hype. I'm here with Jeff Mayweather. What's going on, man? How you feeling?
Feeling all right.
Feeling good?
Yeah, all right.
All right, man. I got some things to talk to you about. All right, Floyd coming out of retirement. Talk to me, man. What are some of the details that you know about this?
Well, I mean, I'll be honest, I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know anything about it until I seen it just like everybody else.
Yeah.
And but
That's not a good sign.
I think Floyd can still compete with these young fighters out here because he worked so hard and it's been instilled in him. And so I don't think that him coming back is going to be a setback where they think that everybody just can whoop him. It got to be somebody special that's going to try to beat him.
Exactly.
Manny Pacquiao is definitely somebody special.
Do you think that the people obviously he's going to fight somebody else? They talked about Tyson. They talked about fighting in the Congo. The guy, for that era is Floyd Mayweather. This era is Terrence Crawford. You see a fight like that happening, or first we got it?
No.
I mean,
first.
I mean, of course. I mean, I wouldn't see him fighting Terrence Crawford because Terrence Crawford has been active. Terrence Crawford is one of the best fighters, in history.
Exactly.
And I think that would be a little too much to bite off. Being inactive as long as he's been, and to come back to fight someone like that. But Terrence Crawford has already said that he's not coming back. And so
Multiple times.
I mean, but you never know. He might say it. He might one day say the same thing. But I don't think so. I mean, he seems like he's content with what he's done.
Yeah.
So, and I mean, and I really like Crawford. I like, a little bit of everything about him.
Yeah.
And I mean, I like the way that, he carries himself and basically how he, like he said, that at some point you got to walk away from this sport because something can happen to you and the money don't mean anything if something happens to you.
Absolutely. But the Pacquiao and the Mike Tyson, do you know anything?
Something could definitely happen. You're 49 years old in the ring.
Do you have any details about that?
Well, I mean, like I said, the Tyson and Floyd fight, it's an exhibition.
Yeah,
it's probably gonna be, kind of like him and Jake Paul. You know what I mean? They ain't in.
See, this is before the news came out that it was sanctioned.
They kill each other.
Yeah.
So I think that it's gonna be entertainment.
It's gonna be entertainment. And then
all boxing is entertainment, my friends, no matter the skill level.
If he beats Tyson,
beside amateur, maybe.
Then what happens after that? Any other details about that?
I mean, the thing is that it's a shame that Floyd and Pacquiao can make more money than these young fighters out here today.
Yeah, but Pacquiao did so well with Barrios that's fighting tonight, right? He did so good.
I mean, but I mean, what I'm saying is this: I'm not talking about the fight with Barrios or anything like that. It's just the fact that these two guys have been. I mean, they are still two of the biggest stars in boxing, and they haven't done nothing in years.
Exactly.
And I mean, to be honest, that's sad. That's really sad that you need Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao to fight to have.
I wouldn't say nobody needed it. I would just say the marketing is poor at the lower levels.
A super fight again.
Exactly.
And I mean, and there's so many good, young, talented fighters out here today, but they don't have the same value as these two.
Exactly. How does a fight with Pacquiao and Mayweather play out in the rematch right now if they were to fight this year? Is it the same or?
I think it's gonna be the same no matter what. I mean,
Pacquiao just had a real fight right now. Floyd will be going to another exhibition, right? Pacquiao will be, he went to war with Barrios. A lot of people felt that he beat Barrios.
I didn't think he beat him.
I
didn't think he beat him. I thought that Barrios won the fight. I thought that it was a boring fight. I mean, and I didn't see not one inkling of the Pacquiao that I seen before. And so I don't think if Floyd and Manny Pacquiao fight, it'll be the exact same thing. I don't see nothing about Pacquiao that was special. Him fighting Barrios.
And then Barrios wasn't nothing special fighting Ryan Garcia.
Because I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, the fight was close, but the fight was so fucking boring. It didn't matter who won.
Exactly. But he's talking about fighting professionally, right? He's gonna come back and risk the perfect undefeated record. Who should he face?
I mean, I think that to me, I don't think there's no risk. I just don't see. I mean, even with the fight with Barrios, he didn't show me nothing.
Exactly. But I'm saying with Floyd, who should he fight in a professional bout next?
I will say I do think Floyd would win in that fight if it was a real fight, but I think it's going to be very theatrical.
I mean,
Tyson thing after.
Don't get me wrong. I mean, I don't know. I mean,
there's some young guns out there, right?
There's a lot of good young guns out there that I think that you probably shouldn't mess with.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's Floyd. And he's been gone for a long time, so he ain't finna jump right into the water.
Yeah.
He gotta take fights like other guys do. You know,
Exactly.
he can't jump in there with.
So what weight would he fight at? Would it be at 152 or catch weight? 154? He wouldn't go to 147, right? Probably 154.
Probably so. I mean, I'm not sure. I mean,
him and Xander Zayas, he picks up 2 belts if he beats him, maybe. Xander Zayas, the 154-pound champion.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't even know who that is either.
But
a bigger name, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, the thing is that if you're going to do that, you're going to come back, you need to come back the right way.
Yeah.
And you have to beat someone.
There is no right way to come back at 49 years old. Look what happened to Bernard Hopkins.
Of course, beat someone with a title and beat someone that has a decent name. You don't have to beat nobody.
Manny Pacquiao definitely has a decent name.
With a great name because your name is already great. And you beating somebody after being gone from boxing stuff that long is great. It's great in itself. So, I mean, it's one of those things that, you know, me knowing my nephew and watching him for all the years that I've seen him in boxing, I've never seen nobody even close to that work ethic. And I think that's still that part of him hasn't left. And I think that so he may be older, but I still think that some of the old him is still there.
That doesn't mean he can compete at a high level.
And I think that so he's not going to lay down for anybody. So I think that, you know, anybody that fights him is going to be in a real fight. You know, and probably got a good chance of getting beat.
Definitely. We look forward to it, man. We hope we see it, and we'll see him soon. But Jeff Mayweather, thank you so much for your time. Let's catch you soon.
All right, thanks for the cash.
I wonder how much they gave him for an interview. That's the only reason he did it.
Yo, Tim the Storm Bradley, you already know the rest. You know Mayweather didn't want this damn fight with Manny Pacquiao. Because if Mayweather really wanted this fight, he would have had this damn fight years ago when Manny Pacquiao was asking for a rematch.
He probably wouldn't have been able to finagle a bigger money deal like he's doing right now.
Mayweather has
You got to realize it costs. When people come out of retirement, it costs.
to do this fight because he need that bread. That's why. And it's funny when you have options. When you have options, yo, you can make your choice. When you're doing great and you got money in the bank and you sitting pretty, yeah, you sitting pretty, 51 or 50-0. Isn't it great? But now, when you need them, you call on them. Mayweather didn't want this damn fight with Manny Pacquiao years ago, and now he wants this damn fight now. Because he needs money, that's why.
He owe a few people like Showtime.
All the rumors are true. It's a sad thing, but it is what it is. And you know one more thing. If Mayweather didn't believe that he can beat Manny Pacquiao, he wouldn't be in the ring with him. Yeah, you know, Mr. Sensitive. I love Mayweather, but let's keep it a buck. Oh, he's sensitive as hell. Not only is he sensitive, the man, he's
What do you mean specifically by sensitive?
insecure like hell. He's insecure, and he got to have a leg up
You talking like he really know Floyd.
on your ass. And he saw the Barrios fight, and Barrios just got smashed by freaking Ryan Garcia. And then now he like, oh shit, well, Barrios is all right. I'm better than Barrios. Shit, even though I'm damn near 50, I'm still better than Barrios. My experience, my hand speed, I take care of myself. I had some exhibitions. I know I can still do this shit. That's what he thinking. He like, I still can do this shit. I can beat Manny Pacquiao. I saw what Barrios did to him. So that's the reason why this fight is happening. The rumors are damn true. It's sad, but it is what it is. And you know what? The
I mean, it wasn't really rumors that he was in debt with a few people, but to get back into the fight game when he could just do business is crazy.
money right now for content is crazy. Netflix is paying for any type of great ass content, man. If you seen the change with Netflix, man, man, I almost cancel my damn subscription with Netflix.
It's weird though because we know Mayweather has multiple businesses and he manages fighters. So what is he spending his money on exactly that's making him go broke? I know he got the debt with Showtime, but like, and they probably talking. I heard people talking about 300 million for this fight with Pacquiao. So that makes me think it's gonna be an actual real fight.
Because I got sick and tired of seeing the same boring ass shit on Netflix.
And not like what we've been seeing Tyson doing.
And now they got this woman in place now, and she's seeking.
Yeah, gambling is a drug in itself, but let's say you do have a gambling problem, right? Floyd literally walks around with people he calls the money team. Why is nobody on his team helping him stay financially literate and keep the money? So there's something off there that you got to look at his team.
Getting out, and she want the best of the best content. You know, they got podcasters and stuff all on Netflix now. I mean, it has grown crazy. So, you know, Jake Paul opened up the Netflix avenue.
It definitely is called the No Money Team. Thank you for the comment. Give a video a like if you find any value in it so far. We do this every day. We analyze content with boxing, UFC, kickboxing. I'm a very credentialed kickboxer myself, national silver medalist 3 times. You can see my fights on YouTube, my knockouts and whatnot. You need to like and subscribe if you're interested in stuff like that.
Yeah, he opened it up. And now, you know, you got old legends like Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao. Yeah. Now they get their chance. Now they get their chance on Netflix, man. And making that great.
That is true. They never got that Netflix check before, and they want to see exactly what it's like because they know it's going to keep multiplying with these different platforms getting involved in boxing.
Shoot, I don't mind legends.
Honestly, if he made his money again, how do we know he would be smart with it? How do we know he just won't squander it again? Like, there has to be something that we know change that he knows has to change. It's not really up for us to know, but I don't see, like, Floyd isn't necessarily a dumb guy either. That's why I'm confused why he's in such a position like this. That means his spending habits are really out of control.
And stuff like that. Doing this type of stuff, this is great. This is fantastic. I love it. Yes, I love it. But damn it, it's too late. It's too late. I just keep it a buck. It's damn too late. Will I be watching it? Yeah, I think the world gonna be watching it too. I think everybody gonna be watching it.
Yeah, but I think it's gonna be a raggedy, sloppy fight, low key.
You know, however, Manny
I still got Floyd winning though.
Pacquiao can't beat no damn Mayweather, man. Sorry to tell y'all. He can't beat no Mayweather, man. Nope, not at all. But anyways, I'm Tim Desert Storm Bradley, man. You already know the damn wrestling. I'm out.
That was back in the day when boxing was different. George Foreman is a heavyweight. George Foreman is a heavyweight. That's completely different from what Floyd is doing. The game is different. You have to worry about different things. It's more about combinations and less focus on heavy punches.
Welcome to Inside the Ring Box.
Buddy on the far right, bobbing his head.
Official show of record. I am your host, Max Kellerman, and joining me to my right, a former heavyweight contender and world class.
What makes you think Manny Pacquiao could beat Floyd after he couldn't even beat Mario Barrios? And Mario Barrios just got worked out by Ryan Garcia like last weekend. So why do you think Manny would beat him now when Floyd has been nothing but training without even thinking about a fight?
Class trainer, Malik Scott, current world-class trainer.
What's up, Max?
What's going on,
What's
Malik?
going on, baby?
Look at you. What is this? What is this? Floral arrangement.
I always go with a little tickle me pink.
Yeah. New swag, new teeth, new glasses. You looking good, dog. And that TV money now. All right. To my left, a man who is still beaming from Team USA's victory over Team Canada in the hockey gold medal match at the Olympics. Our world class.
I would say that Mayweather being out of the game a longer time would be more of an advantage to him versus Pacquiao, because Pacquiao was still taking that wear and tear the wear and tear counts for way more when you're that age than when you're somebody like my age, for instance. Like, I could train with certain injuries. If you're Pacquiao, you can't even do certain movements or train with certain injuries. So it's not looking good for Pacquiao, honestly. I wouldn't put your money on that.
Informant, Rings Magazine senior insider Mike Coppinger. How you doing, Mike?
That's right, Max. Thank you. I woke up early yesterday to watch it. Caught the third period, and
We're
as
not
you
going to
know,
talk about
my New Jersey Devils, Jack Hughes, our star, he got the game winner for us.
By the way, is the Winter Olympics a real thing, or are people watch?
People watched.
You ever see the
Big
Winter
viewership.
Olympics?
Go
America! Go America! Yeah, you ever watch an event?
Go
at the Winter
America! Keep
Olympics?
saying go America.
Never? Maybe figure skating a little bit.
No, we watch hockey.
You look good
They do that in the winter, right?
A little.
2 mics left. The man who I'm fairly certain did not watch Team USA's victory over Team Canada in hockey at the Winter Olympics. Former all-decade NFL running back Shady McCoy.
My brother.
Crazy work.
How you know I ain't watching though? You know I love my people. The blue, the white,
Isn't your
and
family
the
from
red.
Queens? What is the Yankee hat? You're killing me.
Well, my dad's a Yankee fan.
Yeah. That's he's repping it correctly.
Oh, man.
That's come on.
It's
Barrios is a lot younger, but does he have the IQ that Floyd has?
time for the lead hook.
Judging from that last fight against Ryan Garcia, his IQ looked like this. There was no adjustments made.
We start in Las Vegas, Nevada at the Ring High Stakes and T-Mobile Arena in the main event. Our guy, Ryan Garcia, dominated Mario Bach, whatever. Was he taking Barrios seriously enough? Was the move back to his father as trainer the right one? It seems like the answers are yes, and yes.
and hell yes.
His father did a great job.
Yes.
I was critical. I was thinking, wait a minute, if you're going back to your dad, you want things comfortable? His father did a great job. I mean, proof is in the pudding. We just react to what we see, right?
Yeah.
After the fight, Ryan was a little critical of his own performance.
Wow, okay.
As dominant as it was. And guys,
That's what you're supposed to be after a fight.
I agree with Ryan. He looked sensational in many respects. But I think he could have knocked Barrios out.
Yes.
And
So why didn't he?
I give him for that performance, guys, an A-. What do you give?
I'll go with an A- too. What he did
Max Kellerman really talk as if he was doing it in the ring for real.
was hurt him early, but he hurt him early in the fact that it was so early that it kind of caught Barrios by shock, I think. The shot was right on the head, and what I was most impressed with the most, he didn't just go with his jab. He didn't just go with his classic left hook. He went with his jab, and the key shot was the same shot that Floyd Mayweather continued to hit Miguel Cotto with. The right hook around the guard, the right hook around there. Ryan did a good job. I was very impressed.
You know what I thought? Let me tell you what I thought, guys, was the most impressive part of Ryan's game. His feet. Ryan's feet have never been on par with his hands. Ryan's got hand skills. Hand skills, and he's got speed and punching power. He is one of the specially talented fighters in boxing. So the standards for you, Ryan, are not the same as the standards for a normal.
He's one of the especially talented fighters in boxing. You got to acknowledge that it's just certain skills he has the advantage, and he's not like exceptional in multiple categories like the greats have been.
Fighter, because you are not a normal fighter. He's specially gifted. But his feet always lag behind. I thought his feet looked better in this fight
than any other.
Maybe than I'd ever
And his feet was in this fight.
seen him. Maybe than I've ever seen him. What did you think?
He was
Tom?
looking especially twitchy, Max, right?
Twitchy.
Yeah, he was looking twitchy. I'm going to give him an A, and here's why. If he would have knocked out Barrios in the first rounds, he would have said, well, we were usually running at power and speed. What he showed me and all of us, right? Disciplined, focused, layers to his game. I was so impressed by the way he was doubling up on the jab, sharp, the right hands, and he was changing levels with all his punches, too. I mean, you see the left side of Mario Barrios' flank.
Very good, Mike. Yes, he was.
Mike makes a hell of a point. Now, I don't think it's a little bit of a straw man. Like, I don't mean he has to knock him out in the first round. But once he hurt him and then Barrios got out of the first round, maybe break him down and stop him in 5 or 6 or 7 or 8.
I don't think Barrios should have went 12 rounds.
No, Barrios is not on his level.
I don't know what y'all watch. I'm going to A+.
A+.
If you watch Ryan Garcia against Haney, it looked better in that fight. If you watch Ryan Garcia against Rolly, it looked way better than that.
Yes.
Soon I seen him when he came out. I'm like, wow, look at his body. I didn't see Ryan look so ripped up.
Yeah.
He looked
Steroids.
explosive and fast and quick. We always talk about his hook, his left hook. I can count on one finger how many times he used his.
Yes.
He was using his jab, using his distance, the overhand right. There's a lot of different things.
He should have used that hook a little more. You got him out of there.
All I'm saying is that like the way Ryan looked, it looked like he was a professional against an amateur. Ryan looked really, really good, and his dad, shout out to your pops, did a great job. I think every fighter
Pops definitely did better than we expected.
should go in that kitchen and work out.
Hey, go to Ryan's kitchen.
Right.
Maybe go see his dad. His dad did a good job. I'm always impressed with fathers who can even bring their sons this, like whatever you want to say about Teofimo Lopez's dad in the last fight, he brought his son from no one.
Right.
He's just a guy
to
a world-class level. Same thing with Bill Haney, with Devin Haney, who they're still together and getting it done. Same thing with Ryan Garcia and his father. It's amazing that they can do that. And sometimes we feel like the fighter has a bad outing or whatever. Maybe it's time to move on from the father. But in this case, his father proved otherwise. Okay, wait. Show grade: A-, A-, A+.
I don't even think his father necessarily proved otherwise. I think Barrios did so bad that it just made Ryan look like a superhero.
What's your grade? A.
And the last thing, real quick,
That averages out to an A, really.
Yes.
Yeah, that averages
Ryan
out to
looked
an A.
that good.
And I honestly, Ryan, this is to me, I always like Ryan gets gas sometimes, right? He didn't look gas to me last fight.
That's what I was going to say, right? That's why I give him credit for going 12 rounds. And like you said, if he would have knocked out Barrios in 6.
I think he's on steroids, and I think he found a way to mask it, just like all the other fighters.
Barrios wasn't
very
putting nothing on him to make him get gas.
He
didn't really do nothing. I was a bit disappointed him when Joe Goose. He should have did a little bit more.
So a big knock, Malik.
I almost feel like Joe Goosen was in on this ass whooping.
You mentioned it, on Ryan he's a one-trick pony, is lightning fast and concussive left hook.
Yeah.
He did knock Barrios down as soon as the fight started, as we've mentioned, with that right hand. And you mentioned he hooked it around.
The right hook was going around the guard to the ear. He said, no, I'm not going to get as greedy up top. I'm going to take the right hook around to the body at times. And then he went back to the corner after the 5th or 6th round, and his dad said to him, it's time. You can start throwing the left hook now. And then even when his dad told him that, he didn't get stuck going crazy much with the left hook. Then afterwards, he said the left hook was hurt. His hand was hurt, so that's why he really was going with the right hand.
The one thing I will say is that it was Barrios, and Ryan has a belt now that I don't pay attention to these belts because it's ridiculous. Like when people say so-and-so is the easiest champion to beat in a division, so what's he he's not the champion. In that case, he's not the champion of the world.
Barrios is barely a champion. He got his belt basically emailed to him.
Right.
He's a champion of a sanctioning body. And I think I thought it was a mismatch going in, to tell you the truth, which is why when Ryan was sitting in this seat, I told him, don't show up here if you lose to Barrios. Yeah. And he assured me he wouldn't, and he looked really good. After the fight, he called out Shakur Stevenson.
Everybody got to ask yourselves this question. Why didn't he call out Rolly Romero after the fight?
Guys,
the person that he lost to.
Shakur Stevenson.
And as you
Shakur's voice, he got a mic by him or something? Was this planned? Probably was planned. I wouldn't even be surprised.
Favorite thing about our guy, Ryan Garcia, is my favorite thing. He's a money guy.
Yes,
the
he
reason
is.
he's a money guy is because he got more than 10 million social media followers. And when the money guy is like, I want that smoke with everyone.
Very impressive.
What you get is the Sugar Ray Leonard era, where everyone got the fights because everyone wanted to fight him.
So basically, they're all trying to do all this to get the boxing industry back popping again because it's not what it was. But Ryan was going to get dogged by Shakur Stevenson. So it's not. In that era, the fighters were way more close in skill. Now it's just not as realistic.
Oscar De La Hoya era, whatever.
But there are other ways to enhance boxing. Like you start paying certain fighters more, start putting more towards certain marketing, like actually properly advertising fighters and their fights. They could be doing just as good as the UFC. I feel like they should be doing better than the UFC in terms of marketing, but they're really not.
Like Oscar's the promoter. He's been talking bad about people. But Oscar, the fighter, was like, I want to fight everyone.
Yes.
So it made for a great era. And Ryan Garcia, I credit him partly with ushering in this era, or maybe helping Turkey usher.
Bro, he ain't usher nothing in. All he did was get famous on IG. He was a boxer since he was 8 years old, but he was definitely an influencer better than he was a boxer as of right now.
I'll shake Usher in the era. where people are fighting each other.
Right.
He was the one who made that Tank Davis fight happen when Tank wasn't fighting anybody. He was the one who said, let's make a big event. He lost it, but that's what happens when you fight the best. Sometimes you lose.
And he
I
had the
love
hydration
this.
clause, too. He took that.
Yes.
The hydration clause with Tank.
And he still took
He
it.
accepted it.
And he still took it. He's making it happen. He clearly wants it with Shakur. Also with Devin Haney in the rematch.
That's a good one, too.
Shady, at this point, do you think, look, Ryan is a significantly bigger guy than Shakur Stevenson.
Right.
Does size play into that fight if it happens?
He dark skinned to you?
Size plays into every fight. You just have to know how to maneuver around it.
Huh? Is he dark skinned?
What?
Because you said Shady.
Shady, I know.
Oh, Shady, sorry.
You think he looked that good? Yo, he don't look that good.
Wait.
Pause.
If I call you Malik by accident, it's racist. If
No, it
I
ain't.
call him Shady by accident, what is it?
Offensive. So go ahead. I'll go after you. Shady.
Look, I think obviously size is going to play a factor, but I think it's going to play a factor before we even get to a fight. I mean, Ryan Garcia is saying he can make 144. I do not believe him. Shakur Stevenson saying he doesn't want to go above 144.
I feel like in this day and age, especially people with money, they can make most of the weights they say. It's just a matter of what you want to sacrifice, really. That's how much does Ryan Garcia want to sacrifice to make that weight?
It's a great fight. I don't want to see it next. I want to see Devin Haney next.
Me too.
That is the
Yeah.
fight to make.
Yeah.
We had that fight ready to go last year before Rolly Romero upset Ryan Garcia. It has everything you want, Max.
Yes.
Bad blood. You guys really hate each other. It has all the storylines. It has all the controversy from the first fight.
It has more
with
than
the
that, too,
PEDs,
guys.
And it was an action-packed fight.
It has more than that, too, Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia. It has the added element of not knowing who's going to win.
Right.
Because let's face it, Shakur Stevenson's going to fight blank. Who do you like, guys?
Shakur.
This is like Pernell Whitaker, Roy Jones, Floyd Mayweather, and certain guys when they were at their best because you couldn't hit them. You couldn't beat them.
What about the build-up, though? Like you
Build-up
talked about
is
the
crazy.
money fight with Ryan because who Ryan Garcia is. But the way Ryan Garcia looked right there, he looked special. He looked quick. He looked explosive.
Yes.
And he took the thing serious.
His body type.
And I think,
looked good,
I think we all feel like Shakur gonna win because Shakur is a different story.
Yeah.
But it's the point of like, damn, you see how Ryan look like, and it's gonna be like if he comes in there focused, he might have a chance. Where Devin Haney, I mean, that's a great fight too because all the bad blood. But I just like that the top of the guy
Nobody's saying Rolly Romero.
at the hill right now. Somebody
And Rolly is an exciting fighter, too. I'm surprised.
looks good, could potentially take him off. I like that approach. Too.
We had Murataya on this fight, on the show, and we asked Shakur about it.
Boogeyman.
I would love to see Shakur fight Murataya, and I'd love to see Haney fight
Where Connor Ben fall into all this?
Garcia.
Yes.
Right? If the
Maybe Connor Ben got to put in more work.
Murataya fight's not going to happen, I am most interested in the career of Shakur Stevenson right now because he's the best fighter in the world, maybe, right? Pound for pound. He's in
I
that.
agree. I think so.
And because of that,
He is.
the question is, whose story is this? Who's the protagonist?
Right.
Right now, it's Shakur Stevenson is kind of boxing's, if you're paying close attention in around that weight class, the heavyweights are about Alexander Usyk.
Yes.
The little guys are about the monster in a way. This weight neighborhood's
It's about
really
Shakur.
Shakur's story. And so I might want
With
to
the
see
matchups-
him
with
with
the
Garcia
matchup.
more than Haney with Garcia.
No, I'll tell you, that's fair, Max. I hear you, but boxing is also about rivalries.
Yeah.
Haney and Garcia hate each other. I mean, I think we're forgetting how good that fight was. Haney on the deck 3 times, maybe 2 more times if you agree with Ryan and the refereeing.
Got up every time.
He got up every time, showed a lot of heart.
Yep.
He was putting it on Ryan.
Well, he
and
was
rounds
dirty. He
wasn't
was
dropped.
dirty though. He was
And
dirty.
When is it going to exactly? So
That
there's a lot of
matters. That
controversy.
matters.
When is it going to be hotter than
Yeah.
right now?
Listen, I'm not gonna die on that hill. You want to give me Garcia and Haney, I'll take it.
Yes.
After the
I'd rather see Garcia and Haney first. Like, Ryan got to do a couple more things before you just fight Shakur. Maybe I just want to see Rolly Romero rematch. Just prove you really like that.
fight, Mike Coppinger over here caught up with Ryan Garcia. They used to talk on this desk every week. Here it is.
All right, Mike Coppinger here with the ring with the reigning and new champion, Ryan Garcia. That was an amazing performance. I thought it was really mature, disciplines. How do you feel right now?
I feel great, man. It's words can't describe it. It feels like a dream come true, and I'm just happy to be a world champion.
You know, I thought right from the opening bell, I knew you were going to win because
That was a nice jab from the hip. I'm not going to lie to you. Relax that first. Just let it pop.
your jab, you were just firing that jab. It was a totally different Ryan.
It was a totally different Ryan.
It was a totally different Ryan. It was a totally different Ryan. It was a totally different Ryan.
He didn't turn it all the way over, but still a decent jab.
And I thought from what we saw a year ago against.
Didn't like how he leaned over with the follow-up with the rear, but he's still developing his rear hand. That's something we're just now seeing get added, incorporated into his game. So it's not going to be perfect, but you can even see right here in this stance, he's leaning over, tilted over. His back foot is probably off the ground. He's not centered properly. He didn't get as much power as he could have got.
Times Square. What was different?
Well, I prepared well.
If y'all find value in the stream so far, give me a like and subscribe. Come mess with your boy. I do this every day. Got a lot of accolades and this type of stuff.
Timing was right. Made a lot of life changes and got back to being the elite athlete I know I am, and the boxer I know I am, and that's why I don't listen to anybody. You know, people are gonna talk a lot, and people are gonna say you're washed and all this stuff, and you just
he's too young to be washed.
Decide who you're gonna be. You decide what type of person you want to be, and don't let anybody try to dictate who you are. Don't do that.
Yeah, I mean you're right. You know.
All right, we've been going over an hour and a half, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. We back at this tomorrow. We do this every day. Give me a like and subscribe if you found any value. Y'all take it easy.